The Arts and Culture program here at the Central Bank of Bahamas presents Fables, Shadows, and Self, an exhibition showcasing the winners and highlights from the 2025-2026 high school and open call competitions.
It's always a pleasure for the Central Bank to host the annual high school, well, it's beyond high school now, but high school and open call art exhibition. And we're always very pleased and impressed by the talent and the range of submissions that you enter into the competition. So at this point, I just invite everybody to just give a big round of applause to all of the artists. So we are particularly pleased because coming out of our experience with the pandemic, one of the things that we've been able to do through this exhibition is to migrate the process to an online platform. And it means that the Central Bank of the Bahamas' art exhibition is truly inclusive now because we're able to get submissions from throughout the Bahamas. And I think that has really made a great difference in terms of elevating the quality of the submissions. I believe some of the noteworthy pieces on display tonight are from some of our Family Island artists. I had the opportunity to walk around and view the exhibition starting as early as last week and then again earlier this afternoon. And I particularly enjoyed the sentiments that were expressed in the poetry that are written on the wall. So I do hope you take the opportunity to absorb those and to get into the heart and the minds of the artist. I should say also thank you to our panel of judges and congratulations to our curator and his staff for a job well done. And the Central Bank of the Bahamas looks forward to the future in terms of how this event can continue to expand and we can bring in even new forms of expression. So again, thank you for being here. Enjoy the exhibition.
Fables, Shadows, and Self. And to tell us a little bit more is Ivana Gator. She's the assistant curator here at the Central Bank of the Bahamas. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you. So tell us a little bit about this event. I know that you all do art exhibitions all the time. There's always something going on, but what makes this one so much more significant?
So our competitions exhibition is the thing that started it all.
Okay.
It started the art and culture program here at the Central Bank. And it has evolved over the years since 1984.
Wow.
So now in its 42nd year, we're so excited to be able to continue the legacy of the competitions and to continue enhancing the art and culture program. So now the art and culture exhibition, the art competitions exhibition evolves into having the high school art competition and the open call art competition together. And so previously there used to be separate exhibitions that just featured high school submissions and then the open call submissions. But now we have a combined exhibition that features both together. And so it really is a special exhibition that gives the opportunity for young artists in high school to feature their work alongside more mature artists.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And it's a competition. So the kids are going to win something, right?
Correct. So
Yeah,
they're
or the artists are going to win something.
Correct.
Tell us about the prizes.
cash prizes, which I think, you can't beat.
Yeah.
And it's something that everyone looks forward to every year. And it varies within different tiers. But
Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about some of the art that's on display currently.
so in Fables, Shadows, and Self, there's a diverse grouping of artwork on display. We have everything from painting to sculpture. We even have a very lovely crochet piece
Wow.
that's very much innovative and sustainable. It is made out of shopping bags. And so
Okay.
that's a really nice piece that we have featured that is unique. We also have photography, film, animation, So really, the competitions exhibition covers it all.
Okay, so who judges this? Because I mean, I was looking around at some of the pieces. I know I couldn't judge these pieces because they're all so phenomenal, but who's responsible for judging?
It's a tough job, I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. So we have the privilege of inviting judges to come in every year. Every year there's a different selection, and they're usually professionals working in the art and culture space, and they come in. And so we have 3 to 4 different judges for the high school competition, and the same for the open call competition.
Okay, so do you know who the winners are already?
We do.
All right, so tell us about the winners.
So there's a large combination of winners this year. So we have winners featured in different categories and totaling up to almost 40 altogether.
Wow.
This year is also special because we introduced a category for the open call competition called folklore. So we had several submissions that featured folklore pieces in some way, and the judges felt it fitting to introduce this new category to award someone. And we also introduced the crochet category, like I mentioned earlier, for the high school competition. And so really, the sky is truly the limit. When these artists present their work, then it gives us an opportunity, and it gives the judging panel the opportunity to create an avenue for them to be featured and awarded.
That's amazing. And I know that the governor also selects a piece, right? There's a governor's choice award, I guess you
Yes.
can call it.
It is the Governor's
Yeah?
Choice Award.
Tell us about that.
And so that is the highest cash prize award for the high school competition.
Okay.
And that is selected, as the name suggests, by the governor himself or herself,
Wow.
depending on who's the governor at that time.
That's amazing.
This year, Governor John Rowe selected Paris Rowe from Long Island and GM Major High School. And she presented a film that everyone will have the opportunity to see in the exhibition.
Okay, so tell us, when is the exhibition happening and who's invited to attend?
So it's opening on February 19 and it'll be up until April 10, and everyone is invited to attend.
Okay, so what are the times? We can come at any time, or how does it work?
So it'll be during banking hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay, what are you most impressed about as one of the curators here?
I'm always impressed by the level of creativity that we see through the competitions.
Yeah.
A lot of artists take this opportunity, as they should, to really express their own experimentations. And so you'll see some artists actually moving quite a bit away from their traditional media, and they'll take the opportunity to experiment with something new and enter it into the competition. And quite often they'll find themselves to be successful. And so there's really a accepting environment that we very much look to present artists with in the competitions.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you for all the work that you're doing. We love the central bank and everything that you're doing here just to lay that foundation for artists and give them a platform to display their work. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for having us.
We're here with Johnson DeVille. Now, he's one of the winners of the open call competition. Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you are one of the winners,
Yes, Mom, I am.
open call winner, right?
Correct.
All right, tell us a little bit about the process of getting to this point.
I actually entered this competition before in high school.
Okay.
I became fourth place, so that's honorable mention. And since then, I've always wanted to re-enter the competition. So I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to this year. And this is actually my first piece of the year. And
Okay.
it came first place in the open call drawing category of the competition.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind that piece, because it's absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. It's actually an excerpt from my childhood. Growing up, I didn't have electricity. So after school, when I came from work, I would go home and my mom would have candles waiting for me so that I can study and do my homework. So I wanted to capture that, and that was the inspiration behind my piece.
That's amazing. So this comes from deep within, right?
It's very personal for me.
Wow, and now you're at a place where you are a UB student, yes?
ma'am.
But not studying art.
No, I'm actually studying finance.
So I guess there's a bit of a blend there, right?
Central bank, yes.
That's amazing. So tell us, what got you into art?
Well, it was one of my teachers in junior high. I went to CHU, junior high school, and one of my teachers there, Mistress Johnson,
Okay.
I didn't even know that I wanted to do art, but she clearly saw something in me, and she nurtured that, and since then, I fell in love with it. I haven't stopped since then, and it's amazing to see how far I've gotten because of her.
Yeah, that's amazing, right? I love when teachers can inspire individuals. We love stories like that. So tell us, why is the central bank so important to you?
Well, central bank, I really appreciate the intentionality behind their efforts in art and how much they contribute towards it. So whenever I have the opportunity, I'm definitely always going to be a part of what central bank has going on in the art category.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you that, right? Like, what's next for you in art?
Well, one of my goals is definitely to do an exhibition. So I'm actively working on that. And again, hopefully to enter the central bank open call competition again.
Yeah, what do you want to say to individuals that might be watching that want to be a part of an exhibition like this?
Honestly, if you love something, you just have to do it. This piece, I just was inspired to do it. I didn't even have the intentions of entering it in the competition, and look at where it got me. So if you're passionate about something, just do it.
Yeah, and what did your family say? Because I know you said that that art piece in particular came from an experience you had at childhood, right? So what did your family have to say when they saw that piece?
My mom is very proud of it. She loves it, and she's always encouraged me to pursue my art. So I'm very grateful for her and for that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on.
For me again.
Thank you for all the work, and thank you for inspiring others with your art.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's going to do it here for us on Bahamas at Sunrise. Be sure to check out the Central Bank for their art exhibition happening February 19th to April 10th, Monday to Friday from 9 to 5. We'll see you there.